Hey, hi, it's me, Janessa. You guys, I have not filmed a tutorial or even like a thing since May 1st. It is now July 25th. Yeah. When I went to go grab my lighting stuff to film this look, there was dust on it. You guys, that's my life. That's where we're at right now. I'm also filming in a new little location. I don't know if this is a good little spot. I don't know if we like it or not. I mean, that's my bed. That's where I sleep. That's where the magic happens.
Is that weird? Maybe? I don't know.
But I just figured I wanted to change up my backdrop a little because sometimes I feel like it gets redundant and boring and they all look like the same videos. So switched it up a little for you guys. If you like it, comment. If it's creepy, let me know, okay? But anyways, you guys picked this look. Overall, the votes were for the bronzy, earthy look. There's one thing that's different than the normal bronzy look you see, and I will show you that in this tutorial. But I feel like anyone's gonna rock this look, and it's gonna be a little bit nicer, but it's still gonna be pretty and neutral, and they're still gonna love it. So you all need to try this look. You do. You really do. And I think that's it. So let's get going. Okay, hello lovelies. Okay, so we're getting started. And I've always talked about how using a primer is key, but it's super, super, super important to prime your eyes. And the reason for this is that it's gonna make that the pigment stays on, it's gonna last out the days, it's not gonna build up in your crease and have this dark line that you don't want there. It's gonna make the pigment really stand out. Primer is key. And I'm not just saying this, guys, I swear by Younique's Mood Struck Eye Primer. It is legitimately bomb diggity. And it is on sale for 30% off right now. So great savings that you can get. You don't even use a ton, it's gonna last you forever. I use this much, just a cute little guy amount. And then I just push my fingers together and then apply it to my eye. Sometimes if I'm feeling extra frisky, I apply it in my brows too, and it helps that pigment stay long, and you get what I'm saying. And this one, what I like about this one is it has like a little, it feels like a suction cup. Like it just has an extra little suction to make sure that those pigments are staying there, not moving. And that's what we want. We want our eyeshadows to last all day long. So now that that's on, I'm basically only using two really eyeshadow palettes. I'm taking the Younique pressed pigment eyeshadows. They're really pigmented, really easy to blend, and I have a lot of colors, so I mean, can't help but use them. So see, I have a good array here. This isn't even all of them. This is just what I have right now. And then I will be taking also the Jaclyn Hill palette, mostly because this palette has everything you need, but it also is a great palette. Once again, it's blendable, but there is one specific shade in here that we're gonna use for this eye look later. So, but for right now, we're gonna go in with the Younique Pressed Shadow in the shade Astute. I basically use Astute every single day because it is the most perfect transition shade. Normally I would legitimately take Younique's blending brush, but I think it's in my bathroom and I'm too lazy to go get it. Hashtag real life, hashtag lazy girl problems. So I'm taking this crease brush by Moda Pro, and I'm just lightly dipping into that Astute color. And then I like to tap off my brush for any excess, and then we're gonna go in. So I'm just blending back and forth in windshield wiper motions and just building up on that color. You wanna take a fluffy brush like this so that it's not a really pigmented, intense look. It's just light and blended. Now that we have that pigment on, it's just a really nice blended crease color. So we're gonna go on with a shade deeper for that earthy bronzy look. I am taking the shade Gingerly. It's like a shade darker than Astute. I'm gonna put it just below that color we put in our crease. So I'm putting it in our crease, but just below this transition shade. I'm going with Younique's crease brush, and there's a reason I'm gonna do this one. This one is densely packed, smaller bristles, it's short, and I am gonna first build this up on the eye, and then we're gonna go blend it out with a brush that has looser bristles. With this look, we just want it to be like really blown out, really blended, and really soft, and have our main focus to be on the lid shade that we're going to put on in a little bit. Okay, so now that we have the basic shape of what I wanted with that gingerly pigment, you're going to go back into the Astute and probably this same brush. I might switch it up, but for now we're just going to use the same brush, and we're basically going to go in very lightly with the Astute and blend it out so it's really blown out and really just blended. So I have this mostly blended out, but basically you're just going to take that fluffy brush and just keep doing windshield wiper motions until you feel like it's good and blended. You don't want any harsh lines. Actually gonna go in with a smaller blending brush. This is the Luxie. I think I've worn it off because I use it so much. It's a Luxie brush, and it's a little bit smaller, less fluffy than my other brush. I'm gonna mix the two, gingerly and Astute, that we've already been using, and I kind of want to build up the color a little bit out here because I only want that glitter bronze to be like from the inner corner to a little bit past the center of our lid, so I want the rest to be really smoked out. Call me high maintenance, but for the lid shade, I'm gonna go in with 2 shades. I know it's a little bit much, but these are both beautiful. This is more of a copper, where this is more of a bronze, but this is too light and this is too dark, so I'm gonna mix them to make the most perfect rose gold shade to put on my lid. And then I'm taking the Younique's liner shader brush, and I'm first gonna pack this on the lid. And you can see already there's some good pigment there. This is actually the most perfect shade for what I wanted with this look. And I'm just gonna take that from the inner corner, go up to the crease, and then blend until I get to just right outside the coloring of my eye, okay? So I'm gonna take it and just go right out here. Basically, I'm taking it from the inner corner white to just right before I hit the outer corner white. Does that make sense? Now, if you wanted this look even more intense, you could take the pigment while it's on the brush and spritz it with rose water or Max Fix Plus. For this look, I don't think we need it to be super intense because we still want it to be very natural, more natural, and still really pretty, but still more low-key, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep it like this and we're gonna move on. So I am not gonna do any eyeliner whatsoever. I'm just gonna move on to my face, and then we'll come back and finish off the eye look. Okay, we have the face completed. Now we are gonna go in and finish the eye look. I'm going back in with those exact same colors, gingerly and Astute. They're basically the stars of the show. I am taking Astute on the liner side of our liner shader brush, and I am lining our under eye. Okay, then I'm taking this Luxie 237 blending brush. It's smaller and super fluffy. And then I am dipping into gingerly, which we used in our crease, and I am gonna blend out Astute. Okay, and then lastly, I think what sets this look apart from any other look, any other bronzy look, is the yellow inner corner. So I am taking Younique's eyeliner brush. It's just a really small, thin brush, and I am going into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I am taking the shade Creamsicle, which is right here, and this is going to go in the inner corner just a little bit and under our lower lash line. Taking the deluxe brush and just dipping into Beam from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I am just putting this under my brow bone as a little bit of a highlight. I'm gonna go in with Epic Mascara, and then I will finish off this look with a fun little lipstick, and then we'll be done. Taking Affluent lipstick. On. You could just leave it like this and it's still super pretty, super natural, but I am going to take the lip gloss in Lunar. It's just a beautiful bronzy sparkle, and I'm just going to put it on the center of my lips. And ta-da! We are complete. Looking beautiful, bronze, perfect for summer, perfect for fall. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much for watching these videos. Alright guys, I love you, and I'll see you later.